Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready?
Yeah.
I said it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Eagles.
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Nice
Enjoy
coach.
it.
Let's go, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. And we see some new faces this year in the starting lineup. First and foremost, it's Junior getting the start at power forward, while Marceda joins him in the post at the 5. On the wings, you'll have Sheffield and Lack playing the 2 and the 3, and now running the show for the Eagles is Day. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
Well, coming into this season, Coach Bishop a bit on the hot seat. Eagles fans want to see a better finish than years past.
And that might have been a reason Coach Bishop tried to shake things up by bringing in some new faces. Not much to lose as he's in dire need of a great season.
Burton with the ball. About a minute gone in this first quarter of play. Pass to Erickson. Dermanenko. Outside Erickson. Down low. It's stolen by Sheffield. Junior with it. Ramadas covering. Junior inside. Porter's there. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Look how dedicated Marceda is to following the play all the way through. Not backing off his shot because of some tough D.
First one for him falls.
James Marceda. 2 shots.
And so he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
Yep, that one goes.
The D must keep Junior out of the paint. Even when they're physical with him, he's capable of converting.
To the middle. Ramadas gets the bucket to fall.
The pass, the shot, all superb.
To the paint. Here's Lack. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
Textbook play by KJ. The Eagles play so well with their floor general out there feeding them.
Outside Erickson. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Erickson just figures out how to torch the defense.
And Junior throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Levesque. He's guarded tight. Over Sheffield. It's rebounded by Day.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
The Hornets trail. Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Luan. First quarter of play, just over 3.5 minutes. And Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right. And it's a thing of beauty when he moves the ball this well inside.
Outside, Indra. Junior outside. Goes back up and fouled hard that time, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. That one on Lefto says Lanaglu.
Important for Junior to learn how to draw calls just like that. That kind of toughness and savvy will serve him very well going forward.
And with Junior, you don't want to only talk about who his father is, but it's a shadow he'll be under as long as he's on the hardwood.
It might be the reason why Junior didn't immediately take to basketball as a sport. But the similarities in their games are already apparent. Junior looks to be just as talented as his dad was, even if he's a bit raw.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. The layup missed.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
The Eagles with the lead. Out to the right wing. The shot from the low post is good.
How about the court awareness? Indra, absolutely superb job. The D's overcommitment, and what a great dime.
Knocks it loose. There's Leftos with the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Eagles. They're up by 7. And we'll be back in just a moment.
Body position for the next.
The first quarter of the season is in the books as we get going with the second quarter of.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. And at the end of last year, you knew the Eagles were going to look for an answer to their power forward spot. Seems like Junior is just what they were looking for.
Junior is built like a football player because, well, that's what he was until very recently. Contact isn't a problem for him, and he looks like a great fit.
Pass to Lack. Day. He's covered by Levesque. Sheffield outside. Throws it up high. And Junior throws it down.
This is the trust Junior's teammates have in him. They know he's capable of finishing off alley-oops.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line that time.
Well, that was a head-scratcher to say the least.
No great time to do that in any game, but especially given the way the scoreboard looks for them.
In just over 3.5 minutes played into the second quarter, here's Junior, and Junior throws it down.
Doesn't get easier than there. Love seeing Junior take advantage of the inside.
Pass to Porter. Erickson, back to Porter. And Dave Zadirko with the block. Ramadas misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you look across the entire team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a large lead.
There's a lob to the hoop. And Junior gets it to go.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Outside Erickson. Porter. Left side, Levesque. Over Day. And the shot no good. A bit short that time. Sheffield outside. To the inside. And Junior throws it down.
We've seen them do a great job of keeping the pressure up on the scoreboard.
And that's why they're starting to pull away. Not getting conservative at all, just adding to that lead.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair so far. Eagles ahead by 19. And we'll return right after the halftime break. Second half of play getting going. Newark East Eagles with a big lead after 2 quarters of play. Now here's Day.
Hey, right here. Watch the pick.
And he's going for the alley-oop.
Their passing right now is on another level.
Sweet. The last 5 buckets all off of assists, teamwork at the offensive end.
Now Erickson. Dermanenko. He's covered by Sheffield. Now here's Erickson. He's guarded closely. Here's Ramadas. That one's off. Good D by Junior.
No doubt the star of this Burton squad is Bobby Erickson. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker, and he's been with the Hornets for quite some time now, and he's been the star. Great teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Their playing is one. 5 straight baskets now resulting from assists.
Back to Levesque. Not watching the line there, and that is going to be a backcourt violation.
And that's the kind of mistake you can't afford to make.
Especially when they're trailing. Trying to make something good happen. Instead, they commit the big blunder.
Inside, Evans, and he uses the glass on the layup. And with Erickson, guys, you see his release, and you know immediately he's a terrific shooter. He's going to have no problems putting it on the floor as well.
That's true. I mean, Erickson plays bigger than he actually is, and that helps him finish on the inside. Colleges have shown a lot of interest in him since his breakout performance his sophomore year. He'll most likely be transitioning to shooting guard when he gets to that next level.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers. They've been attacking inside, sparking this run.
And when you're aggressive, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity as the game goes on.
Outside Erickson. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And here's Joe Levesque outside. And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized. And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Now a timeout called by Burton.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Luan, guarded by Day. Now it's Carter outside. The Hornets again can't hit it. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one already looks out of reach. Eagles ahead, running away with it. And as we get ready for the 4th quarter, we'll step aside.
Are still on sale.
And here at the start of the 4th quarter, the big lead for the Eagles here at home. And so here's Burton. Outside James. foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Personal foul.
Jonathan Lack picks one up. And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For the Hornets.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Here's Day. And the shot goes in.
Day's just looking more than comfortable shooting the mid-range, Jay, and taking what he sees available.
Double team on Luan. To the paint. Kelsey. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
The best way to run a low-risk offense is to get high percentage looks.
To the inside. Here's Junior. And it's Burton grabbing the rebound. Outside Luan. Outside James. We've played just over a minute here in this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Kelsey. Luan. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Stephen Porter from the arc.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense.
Burton has possession. Left side, Luan. Great D that time from KJ Day.
Rebounding is the main reason they've been able to build this lead. It's been a dominant performance on the boards.
And just from a physical standpoint, it has been a completely one-sided game.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball.
Back to Luan. Kelsey outside. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Kept alive by Burton. Here's Porter. And they finally convert on the third attempt.
Can't allow him to get the second chance opportunities. You see why.
And here are the Eagles now. And with this huge lead for the Newark East Eagles, they've come out and set the tone they really want to set for the rest of the season.
Coach Bishop talked about a season of change. A game like that illustrates exactly what the school is after. Strong showing from the Eagles as they look to have this one wrapped up.
Junior with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
From the low block. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hornets.
Hornets ball. Now into the lineup for Newark East. Doug Evans. Michael Kennedy.
Bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Levesque. Outside Erickson. Ramadas outside. Kelsey left side. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Check out Ramadas's effectiveness around the rim. Only a sophomore and already so set on pursuing those second chance shots.
Now here's Indra. He's covered closely. Junior, he's covered by Levesque. Kennedy outside to the middle. Junior. Here's Brothers on the offensive glass as he picks up 2. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
Pass to Kennedy. Evans up top. Brothers. Now here's Junior. Back to Brothers. Makes it off the glass.
Surging ahead at the right time.
Gaining some separation and putting it out of reach.
Here's Kelsey. And the layup's good off the glass.
Kelsey.
And unfortunately, even with this run, it looks like they're still going to come up short.
Sure, it would have been really nice to see this earlier. Too little, too late.
Down low. Hangs. And Junior with a nice bucket inside.
He cannot match Junior's athleticism. He's able to slip past the contact and sink his shot.
And the final horn sounds chalk one up for the Eagles. They get the win here at home and a fantastic start to the season.
And the level of skill from the last few years is visibly better for the Eagles. Junior seems to fit right in with the rest of the team. Newark East fans have to be excited about how they look.
And the Hornets didn't lose this game, the Eagles won it. To get a win over a talented Burton team says a lot for the future of Newark East this season.
And that'll do it for our broadcast of Garden State IAA Hoops. For Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for joining us. We hope to see you again for more presentations of high school sports athletics.
Look who's got some serious skill.
You like that? You like that?
Kid, that was something special watching you out there tonight.
Yo, wait up.
Wait. Man, how you doing, kid? My name is Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think I remember that. Can't remember, though. Sure, I was just a little kid when you were still playing ball.
Well, he sure loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was a story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day or you would
Blue.
cry.
Nice to meet you, Archie. Archie?
Yeah.
Nice to meet
Look,
you.
I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. Strong basketball IQ, high motor, and you understand tempo. It's a package. Easy to sell.
Sell.
Yeah.
So who? Like, scholarship?
Exactly.
Is that something you think? Something you know you can do?
I mean, it's only one game. You show me what you got on the next one, bring me some high numbers, and we'll talk. But for right now, enjoy the moment.
You said Archie, right?
Archie Baldwin.